Well, with her new book, The Death of an Angry Black Woman, Pastor Jameliah hopes to be the voice for women struggling to let go of rage and move beyond stereotypes. She wrote the book for women to, quote, embrace their powerful femininity, and joins us with the 5-step plan to better manage anger. Well, welcome to Good Morning Washington.
Thank you for having me. Good morning to you.
So listen, when it comes to being angry, whether it's any woman, right?
Right.
Is it that we're truly angry, or is it that someone perceives us as being angry?
It's twofold. There are some that are really angry, but the unfortunate thing about this society is we get to wear the label, and people perceive us all to be that way. That's very unfortunate, because that's not the case for everybody.
And the stereotype of being the angry black woman, where did that come from?
It's been around for the age-old dinosaurs, and I think it's unfair to take a group of individuals and clump them all together and stick a label on them. That's unfair. I think when you get to know individuals and find out that it may be anger, but for all of us to be angry at the same time, it's not fair. You don't hear society say angry white woman or angry Asian woman, but it is the angry black woman. If you get to know me, you'll understand that I have issues just like you.
Right.
Perhaps I'm not taking it out on you, but because you have the label, you already have a perception before the first hello, and that's unfair.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes when African American women are more outspoken, that is perceived then as being angry.
Yeah.
So how can we change that? Because so often too, when it comes to advancing in the workplace, getting a promotion, if you're perceived that way, you're not going to be promoted.
Right. Well, there's a level of aggression that we do have. However, Spanish women are very saucy. They get the saucy. Sometimes you have to understand that we've got to fight just as hard as the next individual because of society. And I think sometimes when you get to sit down and have a conversation with someone, you'll realize that the aggression that I have is really misspoken. It's just a drive that I have. You know, it's a drive not to drop the ball.
So in your new book, The Death of an Angry Black Woman, you've got some great tips that we could all use, easy to remember with the acronym ANGER. So we start first then with ascending higher. What does that mean?
Ascending higher means that at some point in time, I'm going to take accountability for everything that is around me, and I'm not going to react the way society says that I'm supposed to. And so to go above, you know, you take the high road. Right.
Making sure that no one is hitting your buttons.
Exactly. The triggers. You have to recognize the triggers. And then once you recognize the triggers, avoid them. And so that makes you the bigger person at all times.
Right. Take the high road.
Right.
Nourish yourself with positivity.
Absolutely. It is very imperative that you say no negative vibes here. So when you become, you know, you get to a place and you recognize your triggers, make a safe word for yourself. And so your safe word allows you to recognize that I'm getting a little heated, and I'm going to use a positive reinforcement.
That's a good tip, because it always seems to come over anyone who's ever been angry, kind of like a wave, right? It's a wave that gets bigger until something brings you down.
It's a snowball effect. But once you feel it coming up, give yourself a safe word to know that it's not going to be an avalanche.
And growing into a better you.
Absolutely, every day. Every day.
That
I promise you.
Being a better person.
Being a better person. I mean, you have to do it.
Edit negativity.
Edit negativity. Sometimes it takes you to have an inventory control. That means at some point in time, I'm going to take inventory of who I let in my space. And if you have a toxic, narcissistic personality or things of that nature that I know does not work well with me, you allow me to be in a very positive environment if I recognize it, keep it at bay, and keep the negative energy coming at all times. Everybody loves that.
And of course, don't make mountains out of molehills.
Mountains out of a molehill.
Don't even go there. Repair those broken places.
That's the difficult thing, because that means at some point in time, you got to zhuzh up those old things or the things that may make you discombobulated. And once you bring it to the front and you say, this is what it is, I can be accountable, I can forgive, and then I can change it.
Because if you're already starting from a shattered place, it's that much more easy to become the shattered person. But this really is an empowering book for anybody.
Anybody. I mean, I wrote the book. I'm a black woman. That is my truth. However, the woven thread, it's for anybody. Men should read the book too. They could get a better understanding as well.
And to get more information on you?
Absolutely. You can go to Facebook to Jameliah Young or Jameliah Young Mitchell, or www.carchronicles.org or Amazon.com.
There you go.
That's where you can find the book. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have that safe word ready to go.
All right.